Hello everyone, so we're going to be talking about how to get into the Karmakut community liberation server, how to download the mods and make sure only the correct mods are loaded, and how to get your TFAR for TeamSpeak set up. We're not going to talk about the medical system or any in-game tips. This is literally just how to get into the comms and into the actual server itself. So first thing you want to do, as always, is go into the servers channel on the Karmakut community Discord, because this is where all the stuff is always up to date. This is the server IP for the server itself and the password to get in, but we're not even worrying about that right now. We're going to be worrying about the mods first. This is the first thing you need to do. So there's two ways you can download mods in Arma. You can go to the collections page right here and literally just click on all of these. These will be green pluses if you don't have them. I've checkmarked because I have them installed already. But you subscribe to all the mods here in this collection. The second way you can make sure that you're loading and only loading the correct mods is by downloading this HTML file. So you want to download the Arma 3 preset Karma Liberation.html file. You'll download this and it'll spit out this file right here. And once you have this file, all you're going to do is you're going to open your Arma 3, right? So if you go into Steam, you click on Arma 3, it's going to open up this launcher right here. And when you have this launcher, you're literally just going to drag and drop this in here. And what it's going to do is it's going to load and download all these mods. At the top right here, you should see Karma Liberation. That means you have the exact mods that we are using on the server. So bing, bang, done. That's how you get the correct mods and only the correct mods. You want to make sure you're using the preset Karma Liberation. And once you have ensured that, right here on the left is where you'll see the mods. You can click Play with Mods. And it's going to boot up only these mods, and it's going to launch Arma. And then you can go into the server browser, right? And in the server browser, you're going to type in this server IP, and this is the port right here. I should actually change this right now, and we can do server IP and game port. And you'll see why I split that here. All right, so Arma is finally loaded. You might get this no entry bin. Don't even worry about that, okay? We're going to go multiplayer server browser, direct connect, and this is when we put in the address and the port, and you literally click join and you're going to be good to go. So long as you have properly loaded all those presets in the launcher just by dropping that file right in here, right? And so long as you double check up here, it says preset Karma Liberation, you're good to go on the mod side of things. Let's talk about TFAR. Now, the first thing you want to do is download TeamSpeak 3, the client, right? So that's very easy. You just type in TeamSpeak 3 client. You're going to go onto Google or whatever, and you're just going to download the Windows client right here. Right, whether 32 or 64, most of you are going to be using 64, okay? So don't worry about the 32 unless you explicitly know what you're doing. Once you have that connected, very simple here. We're going to launch TeamSpeak, and we're going to connect. Now, the way we get into our server here, right, this is our nickname, this is the IP. Right here, server IP for the TeamSpeak. This is the TeamSpeak server IP. And then you also add the port at the end here. So you just take this entire thing, server IP, copy, paste it, and drop it right in here. Server password, same for all the other passwords, is tactical. Okay, this might change. So that's why I'm saying check the servers channel, just in case these passwords do change. And then finally your nickname. But now that you've connected, there's a couple things you need to do. First things first, this default channel, you can be in here wherever and talk and whatever, but only join the Liberation channel when you're in game and your TFAR is set up and you're good to go and you're good to actually play. Because we don't need to be hearing gibber jabber or whatever in the Liberation channel. Only in the default channel can you talk and just shoot the shit, okay? So first thing you're gonna want to do here to make sure TFAR is on this is you're gonna close TeamSpeak. Now that you know that you can connect to the server, you're gonna go into Steam, right-click Arma, manage, browse local files. It's going to bring up the file browser. In the file browser, you're going to go to workshop. Okay, actually, you're going to see this. It's going to look like this because it's not going to have hidden by default. You're going to look and you're going to see this is the Arma 3 directory, right? And you're not going to see the workshop folder. You're like, how do you see the workshop folder? You go to view, hidden files, boom. Now we see exclamation point workshop. Double click in there. Find Task Force Arrowhead Radio Beta. We're not using the normal one. We're using the beta. Double click on beta. Double click on TeamSpeak. Double click on Task Force Radio plugin. It's going to do all this. Just click install. Very easy. Click install. Yes. Okay. Restart TeamSpeak. We're going to open up. That's all you have to do. Open up TeamSpeak. Connect to the server. Connected. Right? We're going to do one check to make sure it's on. Go to options, right? We go tools, options, my add-ons. So we go add-ons here on the left. Scroll down. Task Force Radio. It says enabled. We're going to disable it. Enable it again. Click OK. Close it. Open it up. And that's it. You should be good to go on TFAR. Now, once you load into Arma 3 and you're in-game and you're on the server and you're spawned in on the carrier or wherever you're spawned in, then you're going to move to Liberation only in-game. And you're done. You're in the server. You have the right mods. You got your comm set up for TFAR. We're not going to talk about how to use the radio or medical system now. And that's just how you get into the server. If you have any other questions, ask people. They'll help you out. And we'll have other guides on the medical and radio and all that stuff later. But yeah, that's how you get into the server.